welcome back. I'm back today with another little Christmassy video for you, and it's a video or a type of video that I haven't really done before, but I've been watching a few other videos and I find them quite interesting, so I thought I would do my own one, and I'm kind of hoping you'll like it. So basically it is a December TBR, which is a it's for December, and it's the books that I want to read in December. Now I'm being a bit ambitious here because it takes me ages to read, so I can't see that I'm going to get through all these books in December, but I've purchased quite a few Christmassy novels for this time of year, which I thought would be quite nice to read. I got quite a few ideas from Chloe Murray. Check out her channel if you haven't already. And so yeah, I thought I'd just show you what I've bought and what I'm looking forward to reading, and maybe give you some inspiration, and perhaps you can give me some inspiration of what things that you like reading that I could have a go at reading as well. So I will start off, got a little box full of books here, with this one, which is A Proper Family Christmas. Keep Calm, It's Only Once a Year, and this is by Chrissy Manby. If I'm really honest, I bought it because I like the look of the book. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but this one is really pretty. It's got like glittery reindeer and Christmas trees on it, and it looks like it's wrapped up like a present. I did read the blurb on the back, and I'll read you the blurb. Basically it says, Christmas comes but once a year, thank goodness. Keep calm this festive season and treat yourself to a warm, wonderful new novel from Chrissy Manby. Take one queen bee, Annabelle Buchanan, don't know how you say that, with a perfect house in the country, a rich husband and a beautiful daughter Izzy, and one large, loud family, the Bensons. What happens when their worlds collide? When Izzy suddenly falls dangerously ill, adoptee Annabelle tracks down her biological family to discover whether they can help her daughter. But can she see past the Bensons' brash exteriors to the warm, loving people they are at heart? With December just around the corner, is it too much to hope that the Bensons and the Buchanans can have a proper family Christmas? I just thought it sounded like quite a nice sort of chick lit type book. And, you know, if I don't read it over Christmas, I'm sure I can cope with reading about it at any other time of the year as well. So that's my first book from my TBR. Next up is one that I saw Chloe Murray have, and I just knew I had to get it as soon as I saw it, and it is My True Love Gave to Me. It's 12 winter romances, edited by Stephanie Perkins, and the 12 different extracts are by Holly Black, Ali Carter, Matt Della Pena, Gail Foreman, Jenny Han, David Leathon, Kelly Link, Myra McIntyre, Stephanie Perkins, Rainbow Rowell, Leonie Taylor and Kirsten White. And look how cute this book is. It's got pink all around the edges. It's a hardback. It's really lovely. I don't think I'll be getting rid of this one when I finish with it because it's just gorgeous. And it's even got like a little, what do you call these? Like, oh gosh. Even got like a little page marker in gold. It's just lovely. I don't actually know much about many of these authors. I've heard of Rainbow Rowell mainly on Chloe's channel, but I just thought 12 nice little winter stories. They'll hopefully be quite easy to read because there's sort of 12 books in this, and it's not very thick. So I'm not that great. I mean, I love reading, but I do struggle with concentration and things like that. So perhaps sort of having 12 smaller stories might be a bit better for me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that one. Next up is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Lauren Miracle. 3 holiday romances. This is another one with more than one book in it. You've obviously got John Green, who wrote The Fault in Our Stars, Looking for Alaska, An Abundance of Catherines, all sorts of ones. I'll be honest, I'm not getting the hype of John Green. I don't know, the books were okay. I've read some of them, but I don't know, they seem to be really hyped up and I just can't seem to get into them as much as other people are getting into them. So it'll be interesting to see what I think of this one. Basically, yeah, I'll read the blurb to you. The worst buzzard for 50 years, 3 wintry love stories, 1 magical night. It's Christmas Eve and Gracetown has been buried by snow, but the weather is more than just an inconvenience. When one girl unexpectedly steps off a stranded train, she sets off a series of life-changing events. Soon, 14 pumped-up cheerleaders will descend on the local Waffle House. The Duke's DVD night will be rudely interrupted for a twister mission, and a lovesick barista will determine the fate of a single teacup pig. As the 3 stories collide, strangers cross paths and romances blossom with heartwarming consequences. I think it sounds quite nice, especially for this time of year as well. So, yes, I'll be looking forward to reading that one as well. I know I'm saying that about all of them, but that's why I bought them. Next up, I got this again mainly because of the title and the book, the sort of what it looks like, and it's called The Great Christmas Knit-Off by Alexandra Brown. It's quite a flimsy book actually. I hadn't noticed that before. I just think that the front of the book's so cute. It's got like gold detailing. The fact that it's about knitting I quite like because I'm trying to learn to knit. And I always associate knitting with Christmas. So it says, heartbroken after being jilted, Sybil has been saved from despair by her knitting obsession. But after perpetrating the cock-up of a century at work just weeks before Christmas, Sybil decides to make a hasty exit to the picturesque village of Tyndalldale. There, Sybil discovers Hetty's House of Haberdashery, an emporium dedicated to the world of knitting and needlecraft. But Hetty, the owner, is struggling to cope, and now the shop is due for closure. But when Hetty decides that Sybil's wacky Christmas jumpers are just the thing to add a bit of excitement to her window display, something miraculous starts to happen. Again, I've not really heard of this author before, but I thought the book sounded nice, so that's why I bought it. Next up, I have I've got 3 more to show you, 2 more Christmassy ones, both by Jenny Colgan. I'm trying to think if I've actually read one. I think I have read one of Jenny Colgan's books, or if I haven't, I've heard such great things about them that I feel like I should have, which is why I've bought a couple of them. I've got Christmas at Rosie Hopkins' Sweet Shop and Christmas at the Cupcake Cafe. One of these is actually meant to be a gift, but I'm kind of hoping I might be able to get it read before I give it to the person. Is that really bad? So, yeah, it's from the best-selling author, Meet Me at the Cupcake Cafe. Again, they're really nice looking books as well. Paperback. It says deliciously warm and sweet, perfect Christmas reading, and that's from Sophie Kinsella, and I love Sophie Kinsella. I know her books are very sort of generic, chitlit. How do you say it? Chicklit. I don't know. I know they're very sort of generic how you would expect them to be, but I just find them such a lovely read. They're so easy to read, and I don't know, it's just quite a nice escape. So I'm hoping that if this is sort of backed by Sophie Kinsella, then they'll be sort of quite similar to her one. What's this one got on it? Oh, yeah, this one is backed by Sophie Kinsella as well, saying exactly the same thing. So there you go. And apparently it includes recipes as well, which is quite exciting. Not that I can see any recipes anywhere. Oh no, here we go. You can make snowballs, millionaire shortbread, fudge, toffee, candied peanuts, and cheesecake. Ooh. So I might have to just have a go at some of those recipes as well once I've read the books. So those are all the Christmassy books that I've got. There is one more book for my December TBR, which I think I'm probably going to read next, just because I've heard so much hype about it and I want to read it. And that is Girl Online by Zoe Sugg, also known as Zoella. If you haven't heard of Zoella, just search her on Google, because type in Zarella on Google or YouTube and she'll come up. She's one of the most famous YouTubers around, so if you haven't heard of her yet, then you need to. So this is her debut novel. She's already started on book 2, which is quite exciting. There's been a lot of skepticism, is that the right word, around this novel, saying that she didn't write it herself and that it was ghostwritten. I personally don't understand why people are getting all up in arms about it, because Zoe has said herself that she had help with the book. She's not, lied about it. She's been honest about it from the start. So people are making a story out of nothing, in my opinion. She is a vlogger and a blogger. She never claimed to be a novelist. It's something that she's been given the opportunity to do, and I think that she's doing bloody great at what she's making the most of the opportunities that she's being given, which is fantastic. And I believe we should be supporting fellow YouTubers, not bitching about them behind their backs or, making them out to be something they're not. Anyway, back to the book. You can probably hear my dog's barking. I'm sorry, someone's knocked at the door. Back to the book. I'm really looking forward to reading it. It's meant to be quite a sort of typical teenage romance sort of novel, but I think if you go into it with the expectation of that's what it's going to be, you don't expect anything else from it, so you're going to enjoy it for what it is. So although it's not a Christmassy book, it is a gorgeous book. The cover's done lovely. It's a hardback copy and they're not very expensive at the moment on Amazon. That's where I picked mine up from. So I'm looking forward to reading this as well. I think it's, although Zoe says it's not really about her, there do seem to be a heck of a lot of similarities to her life. It's about a girl called Penny who blogs about things like friendship boys, family and panic attacks, which seems to be very similar to Zoella, but whatever. And it's just basically about her going to New York, falling in love, and capturing it on her blog. So I'm looking forward to reading this, and then obviously looking forward to the second book. I don't know when it's going to be out yet, but I know that Zoe is starting, she's had meetings about it, so it's definitely in the pipeline. So yeah, I have got, how many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books to read, and it is already the middle of December. I don't think they're going to all get written. I don't think they're all going to get read by the time December ends, but it's a good thing for me to start trying to give myself a goal to read them. So there we go. If you enjoyed this kind of video and would like me to do more TBRs, or if you'd like me to do book reviews or anything like that, I can't profess to be an amazing reader or anything like that. I just enjoy reading books when I can, but I'm happy to share what I've read with you and what I'm looking forward to reading. So if you'd like to see more of that, just let me know in the comments below. Any other comments, any other videos you'd like to see, any questions you've got, anything at all. I love hearing people's comments, so please write them in the down bar below and I will do my best to reply to you as soon as possible. But Christmas gets a little bit crazy, so please don't feel bad if I haven't responded like ASAP. Yeah, please like and subscribe. I cannot talk today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos and you'd like to see more. That would be great. And I will see you again very soon. Bye!